Hello. Bleh. I have hair in my mouth. Oof. Hello. So, welcome back to another one. I'm doing a recording session. This is not a stream, but, I did not finish Challenge 3. Mainly because, by the time that would have actually finished, it would have been a week. And I'm just like, uh, maybe, maybe we'll get a few of these upgrades, which we did. We got Greater Inflation 3 and 2. We got Active Flipper 2. As well as a bag of coins 1. So we got all those. So yippee. We got all of them. And yeah, don't really know what I'm going to try to get next because some of the other stuff is locked. You can't really see anything. That's what locked is, so whoa. But honestly, I might go for more of the inflation stuff. 3% chance. Because that way we can get more of these coins to spend in here, so yeah. 3 + 3 inflation coins when you hit trillion tier plus 4 inflation coins when you hit we haven't even hit that number. So wow. But yeah. But I hope everybody's having a good day. But yeah, I did do quite a bit of offline stuff for this game. Yes, I am in college. Yes, I am spending a good amount of my time on this game. I have 14, 14 hours on it. But it's like, I see achievements. I want to get them. I want to get the achievements. And honestly, I enjoy like brain dead games like these. And what I mean by like brain dead, it's just like I don't have to think much about it. Like the task is just flipping the coin, and that's it. That's it. That and clicking buttons for upgrades. That is quite literally it. And you know what? It's like I honestly would much rather this when I'm like trying to decompress or like I just don't want to think anymore because college has been making me think quite a bit and some of the stuff is just like mm. So wow. But today, like I am recording this on September 29th. So I'm speaking for today of September 29th. But today's been kind of relaxing because both of my classes were either like canceled or they were online and they did not involve me because they were more like one of the classes was more for the freshmen so that they can like plan their classes out for the next like for the rest of like the year or, but also like their 4-year plan so that they know okay, do this, do that, do this. And it's like, yeah, I don't really need to do that because I'm a junior. Like I don't need to do that. Like I don't need the professor telling me this because it's like I kind of already know. Plus, I've done 2 years of online college, got my associate's degree from that, and had to do all of that by myself because I had no advisor for like pretty much the whole journey. Like I got an advisor later on, but that later on was when I had 2 more classes left. And I'm like, you want to help me schedule my English 2 comp and my bio 2? Like you wanna You wanna help me with that? You wanna personally click the buttons that yeah. Like yeah? But yeah, so it's like even if I didn't see an advisor or any of that, I am pretty much like I can somewhat plan my classes well for myself. Like I can tell if the class needs a prerequisite or any of that, so just being like, okay, can't do this now, so I'll put this class later on and wobba-dobba-doo. But I mean, I do have an advisor now and she is very lovely. So yeah. She's very nice and all that, and yeah. Uh, what? Wobba-dobba-da. Wobba-dobba-da. But today was kind of relaxing just because of that, even though I am quite a few chapters behind in some of the readings, or like some of the textbooks. But it's like, honestly, I'm not too stressed about it. I mean, I still have to read two more chapters for a class that has yet another exam slash major quiz next week. But aside from that, it's like one of the readings, it's like, or one of the textbooks we have that we need to read, it's kind of like, well, do I actually need to read it? Not in the sense of like, I just don't wanna, but it's like some of it is just to get a better understanding of concepts and stuff like that that we're learning in class. But truth be told, I read the textbook and I didn't really understand anything. And here's the thing though, it's business ethics, it's a lot of philosophy, like philosophy stuff, so it's like it's not gonna make sense on the first read, but I'm not doing like a second or third read through. And reason why, let me turn on the lights really quickly so that I can see the book. Where did I place the book? I think it's still in here. No, where did I place it? Oh, it's over here. So chapter one of this book pretty much 30, 30, 32 pages. Now that doesn't seem like a lot for like people like might seem a lot for people that are also in college or like that are in school, like that is quite a bit. But it's the thing of like, sure, that doesn't seem like a lot, but I have to do like four other readings for four other classes. Like there are four different textbooks that I have. And so it's like, I personally don't want to read through 32 pages again to try to understand concepts when I have to read like on average about like 100 pages, 150. Now, granted, this is per week, but there's also the case of assignments, quizzes, group work that I have to do. Like it, if it was just the readings, I would most likely be able to do like quite a few read-throughs for some of them so that I can better understand what the books are even saying. But because I have other classes and a lot of other, or not other classes, but because there's like other assignments and stuff like that too, it's like unless I want to constantly pull all-nighters, which I don't, but that's pretty much the only way that I can do multiple read-throughs. And it's just like, yeah, hmm. Again, I personally don't want to do that. I already, like, as is, I struggle with studying too. Or not necessarily struggle with it, but it's just more of like, it's I have to like actually A, be in the mood to do it, and B, get rid of all distractions. But here's the thing that's terrible is two of the textbooks I have physical copies of. Those aren't the problem. Problem is the digital textbooks. Why are they a problem? Because my brain is wired to being like, okay, read a paragraph. Hey, what's happening in this area? Read Then read a little bit more. Oh, hey, what's happening over here? Read a little bit. Oh, wait, what's happening over here? Read a little bit more. Did I turn this in this assignment? Like, I'm constantly like having so many things on my mind while I'm on the computer reading a textbook because my brain can't shut up about being like, hey, hey, let's read. But then it's like, hey, let's check all these other things. Let's do this task. Let's do that task. Hey, quickly do this. Hey, check that. Hey, 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 did you know about this? You should go check it. And it's just like, Jesus, please, let me just focus on one task. Like, I cannot focus. And it's the same way, like, with talking too. Like the last video or the, I don't know, last two, like, second to last video that I released with this game. I'm someone that's like, I literally have like a video on my phone right now that I am listening to. I have it paused because I can't watch or like I can't listen and speak. Excuse me. I can't watch no, I can't listen or speak at the same time. It's like if I hear a voice, I literally cannot formulate words. So, yeah, it's literally I cannot multitask, nor can anyone else. I am good at task switching, but then it becomes a detriment because then it's like, I really need to do this right now. Brain, let's not get distracted. And then it's like, ooh, shiny, and I'm like, God freaking dang it. Like, I literally wish I could just hyperfixate on the task that I need to do. And that, like, literally, it goes towards everything. Like, I'm surprised that I'm consistently playing this game and uploading videos of it. Like, this is probably the most consistent thing I have ever done. Because, realistically, I just want to focus on one game at a time. And heck, even if it's like months of just Pokemon shiny hunting to get the task done of trying to get, say, like a box full of shinies, or solely playing Pokemon Violet and trying to get the 3 segmented jumbo or tiny Dunsparce to get that done, because I'm like, I genuinely want to do that. But then it's like, I don't have the motivation nor the belief. Like, my brain's just like, you want to do this, but you're not going to be able to, because you're not going to be lucky enough. And it's just like, let me just be who I am. Let me just do. Let me just do it, please. Like, I just, it sucks. Generally does. Don't like how my brain operates with that. I just need it to tell it to shut up and just focus. Like, So, hold on. I press play on the video so that I can listen again, but then I press pause again so that I can keep talking. But back to the thing of like distractions and all that. Hold on. But there we go. Distraction. Brain being like, hi, I want the lights off. but I'm talking. So I went to go turn off the lights so that I can keep talking. I... Anyhow, but literally, whenever I'm talking to people too, and it's like, A, it's the respectful thing to do too, but it's like, I have to turn off my music or whatever I'm listening to, because if I don't, my brain will just gloss over all the information. And I feel like some people are going to be like, yeah, no, duh, Captain Obvious. Like, listening to music while someone's speaking is very rude, and you're not even going to get the information because you're hearing so many things and being stimulated by a lot of different information and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I recognize that as I'm saying this, but I'm just saying it because it happens. It happens a lot. But, yeah. Uh-huh. Huh. But, yeah, I don't know. I want to get better at just focusing on stuff. Like, I want to look at a game, stare at it, and be like, you are the one that I am focusing on next. I am not doing anything else until this is done. I mean, heck, I might do that with my cross-stitching too. Just be like, okay, game or cross-stitching, I stare at it. You are the thing that's being done next. And it's the thing too of like, if I have to do a random wheel or whatever, I might as well do it. Might as well. So, wow. And heck, even to a point where it's like, hey, here's all the Pokemon games that I have that I can stream right now. It lands on Pokemon Shiny hunting. Do the Shiny hunt. Like, don't stop till we get the Shiny. And heck, even do Pokemon challenges too. Because here's the thing that I struggle with Pokemon challenges. It's not the fact that I'm like just unable to do it or any of that. It's just I get bored. Or like I want to like do the challenge and complete it. And then I start doing it a little bit. And then I'm just like, I don't wanna. I don't wanna anymore. And it's not really for someone screaming. Okay. But it's not even for like the reason of like I'm truly bored. It's just my brain wanting to already go to the next task and just in my head making up being like, yeah, you've already finished this in your head, in your dream, in your daydream. You finished it. And so I guess my brain's just like, you got the dopamine hit by imagining it. That's good enough, isn't it? And then I'm like, no, it's actually not. I want to get this done. Like, actually. I mean, heck, that's how it is with a few, like, speed runs too. It's like, I want to speed run a few of the games and do some of the challenging things, but then I'm like, I don't want to put in the time and effort. Because at the same time, I'm like, I want to do a lot of stuff and move on to different games. Like, half the time I'm like, I don't know, I just generally don't want to play a game over and over and over again just to get a faster time. Like, flat out, my brain's just like, I want to do it just for the accomplishment alone. I don't really care for the actual game. Like, I do care for the game whenever I first play through it and enjoy it and all that, but then for me, it's just like, I don't know, it slowly doesn't become fun because then it's like, you already know the path, you know where every item is, you know all the things you need to do, you're not surprised by anything that's story-wise anymore, and it's just, yeah, I don't know. Very convoluted, I do say. Yeah. And here's the other thing too, is like, I could be streaming this. I just don't really feel like it. I don't really want to press go live right now. I mean, technically I can, and just keep this recording going so that it catches the first few bits of what all I've said. But at the same time, I'm just like, because hold on. Brain distracted, but it's distracted for a good reason. I'm also checking this too, because it's also hurricane season, and I am checking to see if the field trip the field trip tomorrow is, continuing to go or not. Okay. Okay. And go here. Um. Okay. Sorry. I did get a little distracted, but it's because, like, we are also having to wear business casual for the field trip. So, yeah. And it's just making me think, oh, what does I have to do? What do I have to wear? And I'm like, I'm wearing a button down. But not button down, but a collared shirt, and, or like a polo, and pants. So, yeah, I'm like, I already have what I'm gonna wear kinda figured out in mind. So, wahoo. It's like I am going to have to wake up very early tomorrow to, cause the bus leaves at 9:30, and the issue is if you're not there by 9:30, you're being left behind. Which, honestly, it's like understandable. You're not there, you don't get to go. Like, no one's gonna wait for you. The only thing that's gonna wait for you is like any of the classes that you have for the rest of the day. So yeah, I am hopefully gonna get there as early as possible. But I also do have to take the shuttle, stuff like that. So, one second. So, hello, I am back. But one thing that I'm also like thinking of too is, for anyone that scrolls through the archive channel, whether like, admittedly, it's not a lot of videos, but it's like a good amount of videos, like a little chunk. But Outlast Trials, I still have not gotten the current poster yet, and I was thinking slash meaning to do that tonight. Trying to grind to get the poster, as well as like two little emotes that are on catalog 3. So a lot of grinding, but trying to get those. I have not made any progress, and I have 7 days left. So, I'm like, kind of wanting them. Or not kinda, I am wanting them. Like, wanting the poster and the two emotes, because they're both Molotovs. I mean, admittedly, that's not why I want them. It's just because there's the emotes and there's barely any emote stuff. Or not even emotes, but best way that I can describe it is if anyone has played Overwatch or has seen Overwatch, the end highlight that shows MVP slash play of the game, kind of like those situations where it's like a little animation while you're waiting in the menu or queuing up in the menu. It's one of those kind of animations. And like I want both of them just to have them. Because here's the other thing too is I am a collector. Even though I'm like I don't have any like outfits from any of the any of the event catalogs that were on the last page. Because admittedly, I just don't like them. I mean, heck, if you were just able to flip through the pages and only select what you wanted and not have to buy like all of the first two pages just to get to the third catalog, I would only buy like the room decoration and or like the legendary room decor thing that makes your room change into a firehouse. I get that and the two emotes. I literally do not care for the two outfits on the catalog. Like if I had the ability to and choice, I would literally just skip over them. Like but I have to buy one of them so that I can even get to the third page of the event catalog. I don't want the outfit though. 'Cause I personally for me, I don't like how it looks. And then the outfit on the third catalog, it's like it's just unsettling. And I know that that's very weird to say. An outfit is the thing that unsettles me in Outlast Trials, a game that has quite a bit of gore in it. Like, yes, this cosmetic item is the thing that unsettles you, but nothing else in the trials do? Where it's more of like, no, some of the stuff in the trials do unsettle me, but it's like, I personally don't want to look at my character in the menus where it has Rat King tattoo. Like, granted, it's not actually tattooed, it's like marked on like the plush slash costume that you wear. But I'm like, I personally do not want to see Rat King plastered on the stomach and around the belly button of the outfit. Like I don't know, it grosses the like it grosses me out a little bit. Like I eh, eh. Like I don't know. The first thing that pops up into my head is like the hot tubs, pools, and spa section of Twitch where so many people will write on their body people's names that donate to them. And that severely unsettles me because I'm just like, geez, like, cool that that person subscribed to you and all that. But why are you why are you writing their name on your body? And here's the thing too. I understand that couples will get a tattoo with their other couple, like their significant other's initials or whatever like that. If I ever decide to do that, can someone run me over with a tow truck? Like that, no thank you. I don't want a person's name marked on me. Heck, I don't want any words marked on me. Because I am also someone that's like, I highly regret a lot of things. Quite a bit. Like, I will, I am the person that's like, I will get something and then stare at it and then be like, why did I get this? Why did I get this? Why did I get this? I should have just saved my money. I could have just saved my money. What am I even going to do with this? Like, I am just that kind of person. Because it's like, I just don't want to waste my money on something that I'm going to regret. Even if it's just something that's going to be, like, funny for a little bit. Of course, it's like, do I regret getting this game, for example? No. No. If I regretted it, I wouldn't have put 14 hours into this game. Point blank period. I mean, heck, I have a lot of, like, just different, like, here's the thing. I'm also going to explain this too. So, I used my wish list on Steam as more of like saying, hey, you saw this game, you thought it was interesting, bookmark. So my wish list is the bookmark. I have 1,076 games on my wish list. Now here's the thing, do I want all 1,076 games? Maybe not. I don't know when I will have the time to play all 1,076 of them, as well as the games I already have. But a good amount of the games that I have on my wish list are idlers. Or, like clicking games. Like Cookie Click. The Cookie Clicker's not on my wish list. I already have it, but that's the best way that I can explain it. Just constantly clicking on it. But it's also like, I have those kind of games. I have a good amount of horror games, like spooky stuff. Puzzle games, stuff like that. So it's like, I have a lot of things, like Backrooms Apprehension. I'm on Observation Duty 2 and 3. New Monsters, Fishtree, Tower Wizard. I'm also just saying them in order of like how cheap they are. The Chant, Night Signal, Undertale. Yes, I've never played Undertale. A few friends are surprised about that. I just never had much of an interest when Undertale was the biggest hype. Like, I don't know, I'm sorry. Like, if you enjoy Undertales, that's awesome. But I growing up, giant Danganronpa person. Like, I enjoyed the not the killing game concept, but just the whole mystery and trying to figure it out. Like, because it's a puzzle game. You're trying to figure out who did it, why they did it, how they did it, stuff like that. So it was just, yeah. That's pretty much why I enjoyed Danganronpa stuff. But what else do I have on said wish list. Again, like just anomaly games, horror games, good amount of back rooms stuff. Because I'm also a back nude, like back nudes, back nude. No, not me. No, back rooms kind of person. I enjoy it. Keep on mining. That's an idler. The many pieces of Mr. Koo. Click to continue. Idling gear. Ooh. Okay. Gordlets. Donut County. Minimalist Tower Defense. First Class Escape 2. Horror Story. Hallow Seed. Justice Sucks. Oh, right. The little Roomba game. I also have quite a bit of Lego stuff on my wish list too. Just just cause why not? Cause I'd rather it on my wish list and be like, okay, it's on the wish list. I don't have to see this being recommended to me anymore. Like, please, it's on my wish list. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that I have on here that I'm like, yeah, I probably should, or not should, but it's like I could get some of these, but then again, I already have a lot of stuff on, like, in my library. Like, let me turn off softwares really quickly. I have 138 just uncategorized that I've either never played or only played a little bit, and 11 downloaded right now. Like, the 11 that I have is Coin Flipper, Coloring Pixels, Hacker Simulator, Mustache, The Outlast Trials, Overwatch 2, Heek, Repo, Sunhaven, Temtem, and Wooloop. And out of all those games, I'm like, the next one I might commit a lot of time and energy in might be Wooloop, Temtem, maybe Peak, so that I can get the achievements. Like, it's been a while since I've done Peak. Like, achievement hunt and Peak. Or Repo. I mean, heck, could even, well, that's being like, if I install it, Lethal Company. Why Lethal Company? Because my brain's always thinking, one second, it's always thinking, there's a distraction. I see a ping on Discord. Okay, I click it and whack. But why Lethal Company? Because there's a lot of mod stuff on it, and part of me is like, I've seen people do like quota 10 challenges, and I'm like, no, let's do a few quota 10 challenges. Let's do one of base game. After base game, we can then start doing modded slash like fan made stuff. Heck, we can even do like hit quota 10 with this cosmetic item on the bottles. Is it dumb? Is it like a waste of time? Probably. Maybe. Yes. But there's also a few maps that are, or like a few, I already said what it was, but a few mods on Thunderstore that are literally fan-made maps. Like, heck, there's one that's Five Nights at Freddy's. And just being like, no, let's do quota 10 challenge and only go to this planet. Like, that is the only planet we are going to. And we are going to reach quota 10. And once we reach quota 10, we are officially done with this mod. Though the thing too is like, I don't know how I'm going to fully do it, where it's like, am I going to do it base game, or will I actually do it with a few mods along with it, like one of them just being the rollover system. Like you oversell it, like some of that still like you keep for the next quota kind of thing. Like, will I do that to make it a little bit easier? And it's like, I honestly don't know. We'll figure it out in the future. And it also depends on how I'm feeling too. It's like, if, say, for example, the Five Nights at Freddy's map, it's a long trek there and back, or whatever. Maybe do the oversell mod just so that it's like, if I die, I'm not losing every single item that it took for me to go there and back. Like, where it's like, I could literally only do 2 trips kind of situation. Then I'll be like, okay, might do the rollover thing first day, or just overselling and all that. Because then it's like, okay, that's understandable. Will do. And yeah, whatever. But yeah, it's literally just. I'll probably, even though it's like I've already done it time and 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 time again. Do apologize for repeating over and over and over again, but just need to really sell how many times I keep jumping tasks and never finishing anything. But just flat out doing a random wheel, letting that decide, and just going for that, and just going to finish it. Being like, I don't care if this slowly becomes boring to me. I need to finish it, and then I can move on to something more entertaining. Like, I am sorry, brain, that I am putting you through all of this, but at the same time, you barely get any tasks done. I mean, heck, I've recently started stitching a piece that I have started in 2020, and I've gotten a good chunk of it done. And I'm like, I've gotten a page or 2 finished. Now it's just, what, 3 to 4 more? And a lot of the stuff that I have left to do are small little motifs. And it's like, heck, if my random wheel lands on it and it's like, do this next on stream, then I will be like, okay, we are getting this done. No, like, and it's like, it does not matter how many streams I need to do. We are solely focusing on this and getting it done. Because the wheel has spoken. And again, it's like, that's how it's going to be. With every single thing I add on the wheel. The one thing I need to make sure I don't do is over add things. Because one thing that I tried doing is adding every single shiny hunt possible in all the Pokemon games that I have. And that made the list go from like just almost 200 items to about 8 to 900. And mind you, that was for only one game. I did not add the other games that I have. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Was fun. But, yeah, we are just, gonna do what we can. One step at a time. I mean, heck, if we end up somehow rolling, cross-stitching 5 times in a row. We're just doing cross-stitching streams for a while. Cross-stitching streams / cross-stitching VODs. And here's the other thing too, is if you're watching a video on my channel, which is the archive channel, you know that there's not really a rhyme or reason of what I do. There's literally not. Nor do I care to have a rhyme or reason. Like, the only thing that this channel is for me to upload stream length VODs of stuff that I do. And what is it that I do? Just a little bit of everything. Just literally a little bit of everything. So yeah, don't be surprised if there's like 6 videos of just one shiny hunt, and then all of a sudden I'm playing Outlast Trials. Like the videos start going to Outlast Trials, and then they swap to Wooloop. It's like you swapped to comfy, monotonous shiny hunting to fast-paced action and horror to then slow-paced crafting game. What is your channel? Where I will literally just look at you and be like, this is just what I do. I'm sorry, but again, there is no rhyme or reason to this channel. It only exists to archive videos. That is the only goal. And if you enjoy that, you enjoy it. And I am happy for that. But if you don't enjoy it, why are you still here? Like, I'm sorry, but literally, there were so many other things that you could waste your time on than watching me and listening to me. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I feel like you're using me as the safe option of wasting your time. Like, I'm just watching this person, not because I want to, but because their model, it's just so jiggly. Or they're like, I just like hearing a voice in the background, and their voice is the least annoying that I've heard. Where it's like, thank you for the backhanded compliment. Or maybe not backhanded compliment, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. People are confusing nowadays. Literally, the video that I also have on right now is quite literally about people fighting over, like, blankets and stuff like that. Like, it's specifically the Hello Kitty blankets. Like, literally, people trying to get multiple of them. Few of them are resellers. And, like, literally, the police having to be called on them because people are assaulting one another because they want more blankets. Or whatever reason that they have. Like, people, if you are seriously smacking another person because they're also trying to buy a blanket, a, a blanket, not a car, not a house, not the lottery winning ticket, a blanket. If you are fighting someone for that, and let me be more specific. A blanket that is not even yours yet and you have not even paid for. If you are fighting for that, you need a completely different, like, you need to have a hobby. You need to do something with your life. Like, I'm sorry, but if you're literally fighting someone for something that's not even yours yet, I'm sorry. And the reason why it was, like, kind of specific is because my brain also does the overthinking and thinking of every possibility and just being like, there's probably going to be someone that's going to say, well, what if it's, like, a blanket that was passed down to me, or was a childhood blanket, or blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, let me specify it then. A blanket that's not even yours, that you have not even paid for, that you literally only touched for 5 minutes, if that, and already started assaulting someone because they'd had a blanket too, and you decided, I want another one. Like, really? Why? No. What? What? Why? It just. This is the life we live. This is the reality we're living in. Tis weird. Just, yeah. This is also why I don't have TikTok. Because literally, I feel like I would try to find, like, cross-stitching or something. Or, well, I did have a TikTok. I tried uploading a few things onto it, like cross-stitch time-lapses. Do I want to make more cross-stitch time-lapses? Maybe kind of yes. I don't know. I'd have to have the full-on energy to, like, sit down, pull out the tripod, and record. So much energy. But it's like, I don't know. I just don't want to put in the work to make the time lapse. Like, even though I said I will full on pull out the camera to record me cross stitching so that I get tasks done. But here's the thing, my brain operates in a different way. If I'm doing it to get a task done, I am fine with it. But if I am doing it so that I can release a video and create a video, I don't want to do it. And let me try to explain it in my head. When I'm doing it just for the sake of cross-stitching and getting a task done, I'm done. I'm finished. Once I finish the piece, it's done. I don't have to do anything else. But when I'm trying to do it for a video, it's like, I gotta set up the tripod, gotta make sure the camera angle's right, I gotta make sure I don't pause too much, gotta make sure that I do as little cutting and editing as I have to as possible. Then I have to go into the video editor, put them all together, speed up the footage, like all the footage together, export that video, re-put it in, speed it up even more, and do that like 2 to 3 times so that it's like a minute or two video, minute long video. Then afterward, put music over it, then export it again, then start posting it everywhere on the different social medias that I have. And then once that's done, then just either like figure out what I'm wanting to do next or like trying to like just I I don't know what I do after work. I just feel extremely tired and I do not feel accomplished. But it's like that is the whole process that my brain goes through. And it's like that's typical editing. Yes, typical editing. Like, anyone that wants to be in a video editor and all that, it's probably way more complicated than that. I just said the most simplest way to make a time lapse. Get the footage, get music if you want music in the video, speed up the video by putting it through the video editor like 3 to 4 times. That's a minute or two long, and then just upload it. But again, it's I guess the best way that I can explain it is the concept of so you want to cut back on watching TV. So you put the TV remote halfway across the room and in a drawer. You're not as compelled to watch TV anymore because then it's like, I gotta get up after, like, you just sat down and it's like, I gotta get up, I gotta open the drawer, I gotta pull the remote out, I then gotta go back and sit down, then I gotta, like, get comfy again, switch it to the channel, or, like, turn it on, switch it to the channel that I want, put the remote down. It's like, there's way more steps that it's just like, my brain does not feel like it is worth creating a time-lapse video where, again, I'm like, I genuinely don't feel accomplished when I do it. Like, a lot of times I also, like, am my inner saboteur, and I think nobody cares about this. Like, I put all this time and effort, and it's like, it's not being seen or any of that. And it's like, I know it's a case of like, you gotta wait till people find you, you just gotta make postings, make more people aware of that, and da 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 da. But then my brain's also like, that's also way, like, a lot more work. And now I also have to, like, make more time-lapse videos so that it's seen by more people, and all these other things. That's just like, I gotta keep doing more, pumping out the content, hoping that more people find it. And if not a lot of people find it, then I still gotta keep going so that more people find it, and da 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 da. But again, it's like, I generally don't feel accomplished when I get a video done. Like, I feel accomplished when I watch back, because I feel like, um, you know, I'm watching it back and being like, I actually made it. But during the whole process, I'm like, I do not feel good making this. Like, I do not see a point in this. Yes, there is, like, hold on. 'Cause, I don't know. It's also a thing, too, of like, I don't want to keep making something and trying to put it out there, and it's just not being seen. Like, I don't know, I don't really want to keep putting my time and energy into that. But again, there is, like, the possible market of time, like, cross-stitch time lapses, and maybe I would have way more energy and, like, will to do it if I, say, for example, was specifically a cross-stitch content creator, or, like, I did cross-stitch time lapses. Like, when I first had my camera and was interested in cross-stitching. But as I am now, I'm like, like I've said before too, is like, I'm in college, I have 6 classes, I generally do not have the time to make a time, like, by the time that I can make a time lapse on any big piece, it would be like a week or two for just the stitching alone. Because I would have to find time to do the stitching. And, like, yes, I could do, like, the small Pokemon sprites. I absolutely could. That is a possibility. I plan to continue to stitch the Pokemon sprites. Absolutely, 100%. But just, yeah. Even those, like, a few of them, like, will take upward of 8 to 9 hours. Like, the fully evolved mons, or like the single stages. Those take a good chunk of time. Though things like the unknown, or baby Pokemon, or first stage, they'll take more like minimum 2 hours to 4. So those are more doable in a day. Like, I could flat out make a time lapse a day, especially if it's the unknown. But again, it's like, why go for something when it doesn't even fulfill me? Like, it doesn't make me smile. Or not smile, but it's like, I look forward to watching the time lapses back. I just don't feel good making them. And also, it could also just be a thing of like, I just have a lack of confidence in actually committing to it. Like, I just fear that it is not a good amount of time, because I probably also a case of like, I just constantly have too many things to do that I'm like, do I really want to do this? Do I want to commit my time to this? Do I fully want to do this? Like, is it a a unanimous yes? Is it a maybe? Because if it's a maybe, then I'm like, I don't want to fully commit towards it. I mean, that's also the same way with me and shiny hunting too. And why I'm also like apprehensive of like the, again, like the three segmented jumbo or tiny to Dunsparce. Like, I just don't want to fully commit to that because then I'm like, I get bored when shiny hunting and I don't actually feel fulfilled shiny hunting. Like, cool, I got a red Skorupi. I have bragging rights now. Same with Luma hunting and Temtem, though they do actually get different stats and stuff like that. Like, they get advanced stats. So it's like, okay, well, there's actually gameplay, the better gameplay purpose for them. So, can't really be too negative or any of that towards that. But even still, it's just like, hmm. And then it's also just a case of like thinking that I would much rather actually make cross-stitch time lapses, because then I'd probably actually feel fulfilled. But again, like flat out doing them, I'm just like, I'm like, I'm just constantly in a state of I don't want to do anything. I want to do everything. I want to get these things done. I don't want to get these things done. I start a task. I never finish the task. I want to get the task done. And then I stare at it and I'm like, why am I doing this? Like this is pointless. Like just we love all of these thoughts. Yay. Yippee. I'm a big kid now. Wah. Oh, no. But I don't know. Yeah. Hold on. Mm. Mm. Um. hmm. We've been recording for an hour and 11 minutes, so I think that's good enough for tonight. So, good night. Oh, my characters. Hold on. There we go. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna hop off for tonight. I hope everybody has a good, great, amazing rest of your day. And yeah, bye bye. Wait,